All right. Okay. Welcome. I'm sorry about last week. I have no idea what happened, other than the fact that we had a freeze day and a snow day and then Martin Luther King Day, and all of a sudden my days went like on Friday I thought it was Thursday. Yeah.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah. So this week we're going to talk about what I was going to talk about last week that I learned when I was in New York. So I went to what's called the Leadership Retreat in New York, and getting messages saying like my meeting quality is down. I don't even know what that means, but we're just going to power through. Okay, so they send us every year if you earn it, and I got to go, and it was amazing. So if you guys want to go, that would be wonderful. So we're going to talk about a couple of different things. We are going to discuss what's called 10721. We're going to discuss that tonight. We're going to discuss the Hispanic population and the different things that they spoke to us at convention about, or retreat. Got to keep those two completely separate because they're two separate events. And we're going to talk about convention. So let's start with Let's start with a couple of things for the rest of the month. We have 5 days left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 days left. And to get for Bring Back My Bar. Those are scents that customers have voted for. They started voting in October, and they released them in the names in November, and then they started pouring wax so that they had enough stock to start selling in January. Bring Back My Bar is from January 1st to January 31st, and it's 25 of the scents that were popular and voted on in the last 12 years. Then we'll do it again in July, but that's coming up. So we have 5 more days to start to do that. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys is if you can afford it and you want to do this, I would highly suggest that you could possibly start a VIP section. If it's just a notebook in your house or a Excel sheet on your computer, things like that, then okay, I'm losing my train of thought. So keep bars that you know that people love. They buy all the time, and they might want to rebuy. Keep those bars available in a section, and then maybe just send them to your customers every once in a while. I have a customer that loved Ocean, loved it. So I'm personally stocking up on Ocean because it's back, and I have a stash, and it's going to be my VIP stash, and I'm just going to keep it so I can have it sent to customers. I'm also going to have what's called a in search of area on my Facebook group. And that is where customers are looking for scents or warmers or things like that they have seen on Pinterest or in different people's houses, things like that. And they want it and they don't know how to get it, and we don't keep it in the catalog anymore. Well, part of really wonderful customer service is we have the ability to go on different search engines of different Facebook groups around, and we can go find them. We can buy it for our customer and send it to our customer. You know, they pay us back, obviously. Send it to our customer. And what you're doing is you're just giving yourself a notch up and making your customer service above a different consultant's customer service. Does that make sense? You're giving yourself an edge. You're making sure that your customers know that you will go above and beyond and be able to help them where they want the help and need the help. So those are just some little sales tips that I wanted to give tonight. The other thing that I wanted to discuss is, should we do talk about convention first, Chrissy? Or last?
I went to convention last. We'll do 10.7.2 first.
Okay, so 10.7.2.1. It's amazing. I don't know why Cincy did not talk about this before. Been doing this for 9 years, and I'm like, where did this come from? Why have we not talked about this before? Okay, 10.7.2.1. If you have a piece of paper or a way to write this down, please do. It's very simple, but it's awesome. For a home party or a basket party, but it really works in the home party setting. You know, getting people to come to a home party, people think, oh, well, it's all Facebook groups now. It's all Facebook groups. It's all, you know, basket parties. Nobody wants to do a home party anymore. Well, actually, what they started talking about in July in Nashville, and they've still come around in January at Leadership Retreat, they're just really putting on the accelerator, is that home parties really are actually coming back, and people are wanting them. They're just having to be called something different. You're just going to have to be more creative. People are actually wanting to get together with their friends and have girls' night in and have the ability to have, you know, sniff and sips where you know, can have alcohol if you prefer. If you don't prefer alcohol, you can just have snacks, things like that. And they are giving people the option to come hang out and be together. And it's really working quite well. People are just needing to be more creative in how they are coming up with themes and fun activity to have happen at your parties. So if you were to come up with like the catchphrase, can I come do a load of laundry for you? And people are like, what? Yeah, invite your girlfriends over and I want to do a load of laundry for you. What do you think you're going to take with you to that party other than warmers and bars? You're going to take washer whiffs, you're going to take a dryer disc, you're going to take our clothing conditioner, and you're going to take our laundry detergent. And you're going to ask your hostess to have a load of towels. That'd be the easiest. And while you're starting the laundry, because a load of laundry really does take about the 2.5 hours that a home party would be in, right? So you are going to get there early anyway. So you're going to start the load of laundry. You're going to put the washer whiffs in the laundry. You're going to put the conditioner in it, and you're going to put the laundry detergent in it. And then you're going to start the load of laundry, then the party starts, and then halfway in, you're going to switch it. Well, as you're switching, people are going to be smelling what's coming out of the washer. You're going to go into the dryer with the dryer discs, and then you're going to, can you get him, please? And then you're going to, welcome to Luke. And then you're going to take a big basket of lovely fluffy towels, and you're going to fold them as you're talking to the guests. And they are going to be able to experience the entire laundry line that we have. And I would use something like Clean Breeze or Ocean, something very fragrant, and show them, and you have all these ladies who are getting together, having wine, having some appetizers, and all of a sudden they realize their hostess just got a load of laundry done, and they didn't have to do it. And what do you think they're going to do? They're going to book a party. So we're just creating different ideas of different things that you can come up with of ideas. It doesn't have to be a laundry party. It can be it could be all kinds of different things. There's all kinds of brainstorming that we can do to come up with different ideas. But you want to get 10 people at the party. 10 people at the party with some hostess coaching means 7 will order, 2 will book a party, 1 will probably sign up. That's usually how it works at a home party. And so if you can get 7 orders at $25 an order, say they're 6-packs, or maybe you do a warmer and some bars, or let's stick with $25 because it could be a 6-pack or it could be a plug-in, and it can be what am I trying to say? A bar. So 7 people ordering, that's $175 for the party. If it's 7 people that are ordering at a very low minimum of $25. Most orders are $35, $40, reasonably speaking, right? We've all had parties that, for the most part, they're all in the $35, $40 range. And so those are great numbers. And then you have 2 people booking. So now you've got your calendar going. You've got 2 other people who want their laundry done or a load of towels done. And then you've got 1 person who's like, I can do this. $99, go to people's house. I can make money doing this. This looks fun. I can do fun. And they sign up. So that is our 10-7-2-1. That's what we're going to really start honing in on. That's what you're going to really hear me start speaking about a lot. And we're really going to talk about home parties, themes. And if you guys want to come off mute for a second, why don't you give me a couple of ideas of different brainstormings, just for a couple seconds, of different ideas of things that you could think of for home parties. For home party themes. So I'll just give you guys a second to think and come up with something.
It's like we have done a couple of housewarming. So being a military wife and living in a military town and having 3 universities here, it's really easy. You know, you get a lot of, especially young, newly married couples purchasing their first house, or, Abilene is just kind of that quintessential place, and people usually get stuck at Dyess. So they tend to purchase homes here. So I've done 2 in the last year, where I knew ahead of time they were purchasing a house. So, we just kind of planned out, okay, when are you going to be moved in? And then we had, their friends and family come over, and they got to Cincy the house for them, whether that was cleaning stuff, laundry stuff, warmers, bars, whatever.
So we could also, because wedding season is coming up, so you could also throw a bride a Scentsy themed bridal shower. Because our products are so much more than just warmers and wax now, you could actually have customers buy her laundry stuff for her laundry room, her counter cleaner for her kitchens. You could have somebody who wants to package up and say she's got 3 bathrooms and she wants to have, hand soaps in each bathroom with, and just tell them that, just buy a couple little hand towels to go with it and cute it up with a little ribbon. I mean, I, as a new bride, didn't go buy fancy hand soaps for my bathrooms. Did you guys, as new brides, go buy? That was not in the budget. That was not in the budget. And so these are things that, you know, they can easily go get. You know, they could easily have, you know, one person could buy her, you know, counter cleaner and Fabric Fresh and, you know, different products that we have and bundle them all together, and another one could buy it in a different set. I mean, just because somebody bought it over here doesn't mean she can't have next month's counter cleaner bought for her too. And then, you know, people could buy her, you know, a nice bridal shower gift could be a couple of bars and a warmer, a plug-in warmer for her bathroom. If she's got 2 bathrooms, you know, that's 2 guests buying 2 warmers for each bathroom with a couple of scents. You know, and then a couple, you know, a Scentsy for her bedroom, a Scentsy for her living room, a Scentsy for her kitchen. You guys know where this is going, right? So you could easily do a bridal shower. And so I will go looking for and figuring out how to make us some flyers. So I have a pit bull puppy who's going to get his butt beat by his daddy in a minute. We could do some flyers for bridal showers. What do you guys think of that idea? So, all right. So let's move on to, I'm trying to watch my time. Okay. So let's move on to what we learned about the Hispanic market. So you're going to hear a lot in the next few months about opening up the Hispanic market, because there's a lot of ladies who don't want to work outside the home or can't afford to work outside the home for daycare reasons, and they really have a network of people, of family members that love to support each other. And so they're really starting to talk about the Hispanic market being kind of an untapped market, kind of a market that people are just like, oh, well, I don't know. Well, we have Spanish order forms, catalogs, training material, everything that they would need to be successful. We have it all in Spanish. And so we want to look outside of our area of our circle of reference, and we want to go outside of that, and we want to start finding other people who you think would really be a great asset to your team and who you think would have amazing growth. And so they would, we have some great numbers on that. I'd be happy to go over that with you guys if you want to talk about those things. And we can, I just realized I had something else to say, so I'm going to go back in a minute. So we can go back to that if you guys want to talk about that at a different time. We can go into a huge Zoom meeting just on that. Okay, let me go back for a second because I completely left out a whole section of my notes. All right, so if you do 4 parties a month, okay, using the 10-7-2-1 method, that is 28 new customers, 8 new consultants, and or 8 new consultants, and 4 will join. Do you see the math in this? So you're going to have, or 8 new hostesses, sorry, 8 new hostesses, 28 new customers, and 4 new consultants who are going to join your team. If you have everybody doing this, 4 new consultants joining your team, everybody does this a month, you guys are going to make lead, star, superstar consultant really fast. So if you think 4 parties a month is just a little too much to handle, or you're like, where am I going to find people for 4 parties a month? That's where we're going to really, I know, Jen, that's where we're really going to start looking outside the box. And we're going to start looking at bridal showers and housewarming parties and baby showers, because we have a whole bunch of baby shower, gifts. We have buddy clips. These things at, $15 a piece are awesome on the car seat. But we also have our elephants. Oh my gosh. Connor Kennedy's getting an elephant. And these, even at back to school, these were like hotcake sellers because people were buying them to put on the back of their kids' backpack so it wasn't so stinky. And so, plus we have warmers for our kids' nurseries and things like that. Speaking of kids' nurseries, I love the Birds and Chevron warmer. I know a lot of people do not. I think that a lot of people are like, no. But I actually like it. I think it's going to be adorable in nurseries, baby shower gifts, a toddler room. And here's the other thing, scrapbookers. Scrapbookers are going to like that warmer. It's not going to be as hot of a seller as Stargazer. And speaking of warmers of the month, because I'm like squirrel right now, that gnome is revving up to get some serious traction. Let me just tell you. I don't know what.
I love the gnome.
I've pre-sold 3 of those things already. Okay, so our warmers of the month have changed. I gotta watch my time because I really want to talk about convention. So here it is. If you want the warmer of the month for March, you have to have it ordered by January 28th. Okay, so you can't get February's warmer of the month anymore until it's February 1st and you buy it yourself. Okay, so if you want the gnome with all of the testers and the catalog inserts and the stickers and the 10 bars and the rim spray, you need to order it by January 28th. That does count towards your PRV, okay? So that $65 goes towards PRV, so you'll make your money back on top of that, okay? It's an amazing program that we have that Orville and Heidi rolled out years ago, and it's a winner. So then come February 1st, we're going to find out what April's warmer is going to be. Does that make sense? And you'll have till February 20. Now, February is the only month that you have to have it bought by the 25th, because February ends on the 28th. Okay? So that's the only month that's really earlier. Just make sure you guys know that. So the warmers of the month are just amazing. And the whole thing is very much worth it if you can buy it. And how you go sign up for that is in your account settings. Under your account settings in your workstation. If you need more help with that, let me know. We can go over that. Okay. One more thing. Have you guys seen your website? Have you guys seen all the changes on your website? Have you signed up to turn on your website yet? And US?
I think it's on. Last time I checked, it was on. I haven't been on there this week.
Okay. Go look at it. And I would really encourage you to go into your workstation under accounts, and then go under the website, and then go under edit, and put a picture of yourself, put your story in there. You can also put your favorite scents in there, and change those up. And so those are great, just little great tips for getting people to really pay attention. But oh, it's beautiful. They've done a really good job. Julie Kavanaugh has my heart anyway. Girlfriend is like one of my favorite people at the home office. Her and Sandy. I mean, there's like a ranking system for me, and it goes Orville, and I mean, I even think Julie might be above Heidi. I mean, I just kind of love her. She has just taken our social media and our website and our workstation, and she's got like personal thank you notes for me. Might get handy or just stuff. Just saying, I love her. She thinks about stuff we don't even have to. So, okay, the party planning. That thing rocks. You have a party, you can go in there, you can interview your hostess, ask her what her 3 favorite products are. You can go in there and actually change her actual party website to show her 3 favorite products. You can tell her story about what she loves and why she loves it. And it is just so much fun. And so I just go play in there. Just go play. I can't tell you enough. Just go play in there. All right. So the fun part. All right. So what they told us over and over and over again at leadership was leaders are born at events. Leaders are born at events. I heard it once, I heard it 7,000 times. Leaders are born at events. So, as you may not have heard, but we have a convention every year. It's in July. This year it's going to be July 17th through the 20th. And this year it's in Kansas City. Yep. 2 little hours away for us people in Nebraska. So, we can do a caravan. You guys can kind of get together, and then we're going to start pre-booking a couple of rooms, and you guys can split it. Chrissy and I figured it out. It's about $150 total. Right, see? $150 total to stay the night if 4 people stay the night in the room with you. And so that's for the 17th, 18th, 19th. You know, we check out the 20th. And then, 2 hours home for us Nebraskans. And then they'll have, so if you put $25 a month away, starting now, and then on top of that, since he actually has a payment plan for paying for convention, by the time July rolls around, you could have all of your money stashed on your Cincy card or in your checking account or wherever it might be so that you can go and you're like, oh, this is paid for. This is great. I can go have fun now and I can relax and enjoy myself. My husband is going this year because it's baseball season, people. You know what? So if you would like to join us, we're going to a baseball game on Sunday, so you would have to come down a day early. But it's baseball season, people. I'm just saying. So we'd be going to some games. Cincy will give us a free night off. Every night is actually off. Monday is like come check in, and then you'll have Monday evening to kind of do yourself, go see Kansas City, go see around. The awesome thing about us being able to drive is we can have our own vehicle, so we can go drive around and see stuff. Last year for Nashville, I flew into Dallas, and Chrissy picked me up, and we road tripped to Nashville together. And so then we had our car to go down and go see a bunch of stuff, and it's just a great time. But let me tell you what you're going to get out of the actual convention part. And Chrissy, jump in at any time. We have about 4 minutes and 28 seconds, it says. So what you're going to get is one of the fun things. Let's start with the fun things you're going to get. You're going to get a preview of the fall winter catalog. You're going to get a set of catalogs. You're going to get a warmer. Anything new that is coming out, you're going to get. Last year we got the Accord warmer.
And a plug-in.
And a plug-in. And there's usually bars that they give away associated with the theme for the actual time. And then you'll get a set of fall winter testers, the minis. And we sit in our room and we just kind of sniff them.
And usually anything new that's coming out as well. So like this last year we got one of the sidekicks. And we got one of the nightlight bases.
Mm-hmm.
So usually if there's anything that Scentsy is just absolutely amped about that they really think is going to be a big seller, it's in there as well.
Mm-hmm. Like the year I got a diffuser.
Yeah.
Because they came out with diffusers. So what they do is they make it worth your while. What they give you in free product is the equivalent of how much you've paid to get there. So you don't have to come out of pocket buying the new things. You're going to have a whole box sent to your house, and it's usually at your house before you get home. So that's what's really fun. And then there's the actual like haul where we get to go in and we get to actually touch all the new product, see all the new fall and winter warmers. It's where Chrissy and I have smell-o-vision. Okay.
It is fabulous. You must watch.
You don't know this, but you can actually go look at the videos on our Walking on Worldwide, and you can go watch Chrissy and I walk through and have smell-o-vision. It's kind of hilarious. Did you watch it last year, Jen?
No.
Oh, go find it.
Because Jen Kirkland's smells like chapstick. You have to see it.
Coconut Orchard Vanilla. No, coconut. What is it?
Coconut Vanilla Orchid.
That one. That's Kirkland's in a bottle.
No,
Yes.
red, wild red berry and something.
They were both of them. It depended on the time of year, I thought.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then the chocolate cream cake pie, chocolate coconut pie, Scentsy. Yeah, that just smelled like our chapstick.
Smells like chapstick from my childhood.
This is what we went around and said. It was hilarious.
It was special.
So we'll do it again this year, and you guys can join us. So, but leaders are born at events. These events will actually just revive you. If you're feeling in a slump, it will make you just come alive. If you're feeling like your business is, the trainings that you're going to get, because they're going to give you trainings on social media, booking parties, getting consultants. They're going to train you on how to host your hostess and things like that. Okay, I literally have like 59 seconds. So I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys have any other questions, let me know, and we'll talk about it offline. And if you want, we can literally jump off, and you guys can jump right back on, and we can start talking for another 30 minutes. Do you guys want to do that real quick? No?
I'm going to bed. I work
Going
early.
to bed? You're fine. Jess, would you like to do that?
Yeah,
You don't have to.
yeah, I'm interested about the